All right, so I'm making this video for uh, one of my friends and business partners, Leanna. We had done a book workshop in the past, and one of the things that I showed inside of the book workshop was my testimonial book. You can see I got a whole list of books beside me, and I put things into books because books are tangible. People know what books are. They're not overwhelmed by books. So I like to do things in books. And one of the things that I do is I try to put a lot of my testimonials, case studies, and results inside of books for people to experience. So I have a small agenda. I have some bullet points here, and I want to address each of these points. So testimonials, case studies, reviews, these are all things that you can use within your marketing with permission to demonstrate your expertise or demonstrate results that you've shown people. Right. So just so everyone can see this, this is the book here. And I use this book to, I will send this out to my customers and prospects. This is a pretty thick book. I call my version, because I'm big on implementation, I call my version Marketing Implementation Results. That's the title. And the subtitle is Success Stories, Case Studies, Testimonials, and More. And this is just an entire book of success stories, case studies, testimonials, and more inside of this book. So recently, I even put one of my forewords inside of the book. And this is my favorite book by far. If you ever ask me, Jerome, what's your favorite book that you published or done? It is this book. And the reason why it's this book is because it's not what I'm saying. It's what other people are saying. It's their words, their experiences, etc. I'm an introvert. I don't like to talk a lot. I talk and I teach because I have to, but I'm really an introvert. I like to be by myself. So this is the book, and you kind of see here, it is 400 pages of just results, testimonials, case studies, and more. I will share a PDF version, so for those that are interested, you can see that. Now, what to do? So what to do with your... So a lot of people go out and they get like video testimonials, which I encourage. I like video more than anything, but everything has their pros and cons. Videos has pros and cons. It's one of my favorite, but it has pros and cons, right? When you have a bunch of video testimonials, how do you show that to people? They need to go online. You need to send them a bunch of links. All of the videos need to be stored in one place. It can be overwhelming to show people. So my favorite thing to do to showcase those results, those videos, is to have the videos transcribed and then put into, in my case, a book. You can write it into an article. You can turn it into a case study. There are several things that you can do, but I like to have those videos transcribed and put into a book, which you see some of these are that. Now, something else I want to show is, and this is the electronic version that you're seeing on the screen, but something else I wanted to show was this. This is the best version of, the simplest version of testimonials that I've seen, right? How do you get testimonials? How do you break them down into specific categories? This I've gotten from the book One to Many by Jason Flatlin. And this is what he have listed in there: character testimonials, someone who talks about how good you are as a person. Now, some people say, I like testimonials. Everybody can get testimonials, right? If you have to start with your mom, your brother, your family, go out and get a character testimonial. What do they say about you? Okay. Big results case testimonial. Someone with an exceptional, specific, tangible outcome like blank, right? This is number 2. Number 3, initial results testimonial. Someone who has a result of seeing something you've done and got some kind of immediate result, even if it's small. Then we have an inspirational testimonial, someone whose life was so dramatically impacted as a result of learning from you that it transcended just the benefits relating to the topic at hand. So I have a combination of each of these testimonials within my book, and you can kind of see that. which I'm going to show you. So just for you to see some examples, I believe I even have them in here listed. So character testimonials. I know I got character testimonials in here. You can see this. This is a testimonial from one of my clients and business partners. Her name is Janelle. And Janelle wrote me a detailed email. And I took a screenshot of that email, but I also took the text of that email and I wrote it out. So this is an email that I put within this book. That's a character testimonial. Initial results testimonial. So inside of my book, I have initial results testimonials in here. Let's go with, let's find it. Inside of my screenshots. So inside of my screenshots, you can see these are results that I've helped people get. Your information was helpful, Jerome, blah, blah. You can see those things. Let's see if I have big results. You can kind of see, you saw that in Janelle's. Here's a big result testimonial. And you have to be careful with this. Make sure you check the FTC rules because they're really tightening up on these things. Now you have to prove, you should be able to prove the results that you helped someone achieve within your testimonials when you decide to use them in marketing. Another point that I wanted to make is your testimonials are not necessarily your property. And I find the best way to describe this for me is to say that the testimonial is not yours because they're not your words. They're whoever said them or wrote the testimony, that's their words and that's their property. So I want you to think about it like that. And it's very essential that you go out and you get proof and permission to use the testimonials and the words they've said in your marketing. Okay. And I've done that for most of my testimonials. I ask for proof. I let them know that I would use it in marketing. And I'm not an attorney, but make sure you do your due diligence and your research to learn how you can use testimonials within your marketing. All right. Other testimonials. Inspirational testimonials. So I put a lot of these inside of my books. I think I put them in as case studies. You can see. Here's a inspirational testimonial from one of my clients. Here's, you can kind of see, I have a few in here. So those are inspirational testimonials. What else? Video transcripts, screenshots. So I wanted to talk about screenshots, and people are skeptical, right? So when they see, like, this testimony that you see on my screen is pretty professionally done. So people will suspect that I put this together myself, which I did, right? Now, what I would encourage you to do is if I scroll up and go to my other testimonials, they tend to be uglier. And the uglier your testimonials, and a lot of marketing, people don't like to hear it, but it's been proven true. A lot of marketing, the uglier it is, the more believable it is. So you can kind of see here that I keep screenshots, and they tend not to be the prettiest, but they're more believable than professionally done testimonials. You can see that here. So that's something I wanted to share. Now, those were the few points that I wanted to make about testimonials. What to do with your testimonials. So I just recently had a video testimonial by an ad skill member. His name was Ryan. And what I do with my video testimonials is I'm going to copy. I'm going to show you this live. So here's how I handle my testimonials. Here's how I get them transcribed. So this is Ryan's video. And thankfully enough, he used Loom. And with Loom comes what do you call it? With Loom, they will give you transcripts of the video. You can see it on my screen. You can see most of it. And inside Loom, let's see, let's make it small. Inside Loom, they have an option over here, which is transcript. And what I do with this transcript is I copy it. And then I have ChatGPT, and I have what I have a testimonial assistant. I also have a grammar and spelling assistant directly in ChatGPT. And what I do is I go in here and I take this transcript. You can kind of see it already. And I tell it to correct the grammar and structure for this transcript. So I'm going to paste Ryan's transcript in here. And I'm going to tell ChatGPT to do exactly that. I'm going to tell it and I'm going to tell it to remove the timestamps as well because Loom includes them. But I'm just simply telling it correct the grammar and sentence structure for the transcript. Please be sure to remove the timestamps. And it takes that transcript and it puts it into a nice format for me. I take this transcript, I copy it, and I go over to my testimonial document, which I've already done. And I've pasted in. So I like to find a headline that really jumps out. And you can kind of see it there. Right, so that's the transcript. I found a picture of Ryan and I placed it in there. Just got off a great call, and that is my transcript. And this book is full of these, right? You can see this. I go in and I take video transcripts. Most of these are, not most, but a few of these are video transcripts, and you can see me paste them in. So that's how I continue. Some points that I want to make with your testimonials. Make sure you're always asking for testimonials. You can never have enough. I learned from Dan Kennedy, and I like to have overwhelming proof. Overwhelming proof, not just a little bit, not just enough. Overwhelming proof that what I teach or what I demonstrate works. And that's the purpose of me having this 400-page book, is so I can show proof that the methods, the strategies, the things that I do, that they work. I want to have overwhelming proof. Now, also think about this as a swipe file for when I need particular testimonials or particular or specific things to showcase and demonstrate to some people. So let's go in and look at the testimonial document again. And I have inside of my document a table of contents, and I have success stories. I have in here where I help people publish their book. I have results where I've done a workshop. I have results where people have endorsed. You can see different results and different case studies in here inside of the book. So I will make sure I drop a PDF for anybody that's interested and wants to see as well. I've got case studies for my books in here, testimonials for the books as well. And this is probably a collection of 3 years of testimonials. When I joined that coaching program a while back, I was encouraged to start to collect the results, the case studies, and the things that I was getting for people. So this is what I do. And I put everything in here. I'm really big on testimonials, results, and case studies. I value them high. Because people believe what others say about you more than they believe what you say about yourself. And the case studies, the results, the testimonials that I put within this document, this book, helps me achieve that. So hopefully that was helpful. My name is Jerome Lewis. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the inside. Bye-bye.